Hey, what's up? This is Raw Artist Los Angeles. My name is Jesse F. Daniels, your host, and here are our marvelous artists.
We got Ice Cream Fire here. I'm producing their next EP. This is Annie, who's be singing on my EP, and I am EioN. EioN is an electronic music project. I produce all kinds of different music. I've mainly been focusing on dubstep in the past. However, I'm making moves in a more indie dance sort of thing, so that's more of what we're going to be hearing tonight. And then I'm producing Ice Cream Fire's new EP, which is sort of an electronic rock rap sort of deal. I sample a lot of consoles. I use an old NES and a Game Boy. I pull sounds off of that, and then I design software synths and use all of those. So there's pretty rarely any real instruments. Sometimes I'll record my bass or my guitar in, but normally I'll just play like one note and then use it to then build a synth. I've been playing upright bass since I was 6. I played in orchestras and jazz, and then recently, within the last 2 years, I was introduced to electronic music and decided that I could start making it, so I did. I mean, I like producing the music. I have a lot of fun with that. I have a lot of fun geeking out and spending 4 hours on making one little sound that goes by in a fraction of a second that when you're performing, no one notices that. But I like doing that. But performance is fun too. Performance is great. And the thing is too, is now where technology is, I'm at a point where when I use Ableton, I can actually essentially compose live. So it's almost synonymous at this point for some songs that I do. Ice Cream Fire here.
I'm making on my own. Here coming with that second verse. ICF 2.0, second version. From my mistakes we learn. Pain ain't the worst. No slowing down, we grow. Yo, go home, we make it work. This is the place of birth. I'm not leaving the studio unless I take a hearse. Stay hungry, stay the nurse. I'll see who make it first. Place a bet on myself and then I'll rake the purse. This party in the universe is taking place on earth. So baby, shake your money, make it for everything it's worth.
Speaking for myself, I like both ends of the spectrum. I like performing live, and I really love being in the studio and recording because that's forever. You know, we can always play it back in the car. I love listening to our own stuff like right after we do it. It's a real rush, but at the same time, going in front of people and rocking a show with a big crowd, like that's so much fun. That might be even more fun. So I like them both, but maybe a little edge to live performance. Jackie?
I like live performance a lot better because I get really nervous in the studio thinking like something's final. Even though you can go in, it's not like the 70s or 60s where you're cutting tape, putting things together. But I kind of like the freedom of doing stuff live and coming up with things on the fly and having a little bit more freedom than being stuck in a little booth and doing vocal takes. It can be really, really strenuous and hard. People don't realize it's really hard to do that.
Oh yeah, Jackie's like me. She comes from a jazz background, so it's like that kind of free form. Just there's not really any mistakes when you're playing live. You're just doing it. But when you're recording something, it's final. So I understand that. And Annie, I don't even know what your performance background is.
I'm terrible with rhythms. So in the studio, no, I'm not. But I like practicing. Practicing is my favorite compared to like even performing on stage, like I would give a third option, you know, because like you get to like so you hang out with your friends, you know, you jam out, and then you get to dance, and like nothing matters except the moment, you know, and that's the same on stage. But I think there's a certain appeal to being in a closed room rather than being on stage like, oh, my family's here, oh, people see me, you know.
I just released my EP last night. You can find it on Bandcamp, EioN.bandcamp.com, and we're nearing the end of Ice Cream Fire's EP. That'll be releasing soon. I'm not sure when. We don't have a date on that.
We've got about one more song to record, and that's about it.
Yeah, so that'll be done soon. And then I'm talking to. I have one show lined up in the UK, and I don't want to go over there just for one show. It's just I can't do it. I can't afford it. So I'm trying to line up some more shows, and if I can get that to happen, then I'm going to London, in the UK, and doing a little tour over there. But we'll see if that happens. And yeah.
We got icecreamfire.com. That's a portal to all of our social media stuff, and we're on Twitter at icecreamfire and Facebook.com/icecreamfire.
Oh yeah, we do have music videos on YouTube. We'll be playing them tonight.
I did the stop motion for one of the music videos, and we got like 60,000 views in a night. That was super exciting.
We're Ice Cream Fire.
I'm EioN.
And we're raw artists.